Good morning. It is Monday, January the 8th. That's right. I took a week off, so it felt good. I didn't get to do any videos or pictures or anything. I was going to. I really meant to do that so I could share that with you guys in the video. But it didn't happen. I just enjoyed myself, enjoyed the time, just relaxed and enjoyed company, and it went by way too fast. So what I'm going to do is, so basically today, this is the only video that'll be for last week. It'll wrap up the whole week for last week because I'm gonna ship out the orders. Even though my store was on vacation, I still sold 13 items. So I've got 13 orders here to pull. So that's why whenever I do go on vacation, I like doing the vacation settings where it still allows sales. And you can do that up to, I think it's 15 days that'll allow you. Now, if it's longer than 15 days, then you have to actually turn your store off. So when people go to your store, there's nothing there. I don't like doing that because, if you have regular customers that then when they go to check you out and they see that you have nothing up, they might think you're no longer selling on eBay. So I always like just doing the vacation, and then you set up the automatic message to send to them that you are on vacation, or you don't even have to put it on vacation. You can just say, because I don't like telling people when I'm not home or something, right? But I just put on there that orders will not be shipped at this time. Orders, and I can't remember the exact messages that I write, but basically saying that orders will resume shipment on whatever the date is I come back. So, and sometimes, when I do a vacation, I might do it and still be at home. So it's not like I'm actually leaving. But this time I did leave. And I left the house and enjoyed vacation. So I'm going to also, after we pull these orders and I pack everything, I'm going to share with you at the end for what we did last week, and then, which is the last week, it'd be my week 52. Technically, it's only the last 2 days, right? But I'll share with you the entire year. I want to kind of show it to you, share. I can't talk today. Share with you my sales on how I've progressed year over year over the last 4 years. So it's kind of neat to see that. So, and I'm hopeful that this year will grow even more and just keep on going. So let's go ahead and pull some orders. Had some good sales, and again, it's kind of neat to sell when you're on vacation, right? Your store's still open, still selling. It just lets them know it'll be shipped when you get back. All right, so I've got, first one is an Upper Deck basketball pack, and it's Upper Deck MVP. It is 2003, 2004, and you guessed it, it is LeBron James. Let's see. It's the last one I have. There it is. All right, there it is. So it's a hobby pack of 03, 04. And that is, the basketball, LeBron James is a rookie. So I took an offer on that, and that sold for $85 plus shipping. And crazy story behind this pack. This is actually a pack that I had in my hobby shop. And what's funny is these packs, the MVP packs back then, they used to be $1.99 a pack. So it's crazy to think how much they're worth today. And what would we have all done if we knew what the value of LeBron James stuff would be today, back then? But if we all knew that, it wouldn't be worth anything today, right? So I still have some triple dimensions, which I've been going back and forth with a guy. I'm trying to work out a deal. I had them listed for, I think, like 200, and we're sitting at like around 100 right now. So he said he's thinking about it to see, so I might sell, and he wants to buy all of them. Well, I've got 7 left, so that would be it. All right, next item, it's an LP, and this is box 11, number 23. I took an offer on this one too. I think this is the most expensive LP I've sold so far from that estate lot that I did. I still have only done that one estate sale, and it was so much fun, and I need to do it again. All right, box 11 is on the bottom right here. I need to line these things up out so that, and number 23, and pretty sure it's this thick one. Yep. Okay, there it is, and it's, I have no clue how to say that name, but something Swan Lake, and it's got 4 LPs in it, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is I'll leave these down, leave it like this for the moment, because I've got 13 orders. I don't know if something else to be in here now. And fast forwarding too, I gotta go to get my knee checked out more later today, actually. So I might be needing surgery on that. That's not gonna be fun. Not looking forward to that. I mean, I'm saying might as in I wish it wouldn't happen, but it's happening. I just hope it's a less evasive surgery, something that's quick and easy, and not something that puts me out for 6 to 8 weeks. That'll just, I don't know what I'll do. All right, so that, like I said, I took an offer on that, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, and then got a card, a Frankie Montas, and that is a game-used jersey. It's kind of cool anytime you get some of these Legends cards. It's pretty neat, I think, anyway, because you're not gonna get them anymore. And when it's something that's like that, I should put my other camera on so it'd be faster for you guys when I'm searching for the cards. But we can just chit chat a little bit while we're looking. But what I was saying is with that, the old vintage or retired players like this one, it's really neat that it's, to think that you'll never get it again, and that he actually wore it during a game. That's just really neat. So I feel like we gotta be getting close here. There, is that it? Oh, I think that's it. Oh, I was thinking this was a vintage. This is not vintage, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this is Frankie Montas, and that is a game used jersey. So that's cool. That sold on one of those where the watchers are and you send the offer. So that sold for $1.79 plus shipping. I guess it is crazy to think, when you think about that, that a game used jersey, you know, back in the day it was like 30, 40, 50 bucks easily, and now you can get them for under $2. So that's saying something. Okay, Rasheed Rice sold another one of his cards. I don't know that I have any more left. I think that may have been my last one, but his stuff, you know, that they're in the playoffs and he's been picking it up. You know, that's the, or actually there's that one. So I do still have more. Okay, here's the one I just sold. I say just, but sold it last week. So this is Rasheed Rice, Under the Lights, and that's out of the 2023 Legacy. He's the Chiefs running back. That sold for the list price of $1.99 plus shipping. All right, we have another card, and it's a Kyle Larson. So we're gonna pull this box down. I probably should put my other camera on, but it'll be okay. You guys can bear with me, right? Okay, Larson is up here. And that's racing, which I believe racing starts back up with the, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's Kyle Larson. Why am I not seeing it here? Okay. Whenever you get like this and you can't find a card, then you're like, uh-oh, like, what did I do? I'm hoping I just overlooked it, is what I'm hoping. There's a Kyle Larson, but, oh, I did overlook it. Whew! See? I got worried for a second. Alright, it's a beautiful card, too. So this is the 2023 Donruss. That's the Kyle Larson Optic Race Kings. Signatures Hollow. And it is numbered 20 of 49 somewhere. There it is. 20 of 49. And I was going back and forth on that with a guy as well. What had happened is I sent him an offer. You know, when you send the 10% on the watchers. That's one of my, because that's what I do anyway. I send 10% on the watchers. And then he countered back with like $30 or something like that. It was like crazy low. And I just let it sit there. I didn't, because this was when I was on vacation. I saw it pop in and I didn't really mess with it. I wasn't even going to look at it because it wasn't realistic. And well, then he sent a message saying he meant to accept the 10% off, and which would have been like 62, I think it was. So I actually countered back at $59.99 and told him thank you, and he took it. So I sold for $59.99 plus shipping. All right, so that is that card. Now, so we've pulled 5 orders so far of our 13. All right, so now we've got another comic that we've sold. This is box 2, number 15. So that's going to be one of my goals in the coming weeks, is to do the comic lots like I've been talking about, and putting 8 comics together and kind of doing a deal from customers and a deal like it'll make it easier for me so I can get rid of those. Now I just forgot, was it number 13? No, it was number 15, wasn't it? Uh-oh. I already forgot. I know it's box 2. I was thinking it's 13, but maybe it's 15. Now we gotta go look. I hope it's not 13, because 13 is not showing in there. I'm hoping it's 15. I get to run in my mouth and forget what it is. Or was it 12? Let's see. No, it is right. Okay. Box 2, number 15. All right, here we go. So that's the one that sold. And that is the 1994 Marvel Comics Spider-Man 2099. And it's number 25, November. It's the 25th foil issue. It's the raised foil. Because, you know, they have some where it wasn't the special raised foil. But that sold, again, that was a 10% send back offer, or, you know, watcher. So $8.99. Okay, and then I sold a superlative. There it is. I thought it was thick. Look at this. That's a sweet card. It's a dual autograph. Joe Montana and John Taylor, dual auto. And it's numbered 3 of 9. And it's a moment in time. It's pretty awesome. 2023 Leafs superlative. And I went back and forth with a guy on that. And we landed on a price of $65 plus shipping. All right, now we've got a Deion Sanders And this is out of Legacy, I think it is. Yep, there it is. No Classics. So this is a case hit. The Classics Deion Sanders throwback. It's not numbered or anything, but it's throwback edition. And this I took an offer on as well. And that sold for $70 plus shipping. All right, and now I've got, let's see, there's 5. So you actually bought, okay, so box 9, it's the monster pads. Box 9. So these, it's those black things there that I have in my card case. It helps keep the cards from moving up and down. I just listed them like as 5 per lot. And that was box 9, so that's in the bottom. So we can put these back. Watch with my luck, we'll have another LP. Yeah, if I have to have, I mean, I know I have to have knee surgery, but I'm hoping it's nothing really bad, because if it's real bad, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to move around and do this. Okay, so here's the monster pads. Now, see, there's 20 in a pack, but what I'll be shipping the customer is 5 of the 20. So, because I found when I was looking that nobody wants 20 of them, so I just broke them down into 5 lots. And he actually bought 2 lots though. So, and I took an offer. So total for 2 lots is $9.50. So it's $4.50. They're just under $1 a piece. So I gotta take those out and send that. And then, oops, I just see someone at the door. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Actually, that was FedEx. Okay, so we got a Lamar Jackson Under the Lights. You notice now the playoffs are lined up and happening. These cards where people are in the playoffs are starting to fly off the shelves. Okay, so this is the mini, and I love these. I don't know if you can tell, but it's the little sleeves they make for them, and of course put it in a regular top loader. But this is the premium edition Under the Lights Silver Mini. It's not numbered or anything, but it is the silver, and I took an offer on that of $4 plus shipping. All right, and we do have another LP, and guess what? It's in box 11 again. So it's box 11, number 29. I want to get the rest of these LPs listed. It is amazing how much the classical LPs sell. And that's what I've noticed. A lot of these, and I assume this one's an LP too, or a classical LP. But it amazes me. Actually, I'll leave this on because I'll have to put those other back in here. But it amazes me, and it's kind of neat that LPs from years ago, you know, sell for that much. All right, we're at number 29. It is the last one, and yeah, see, it's another classical. This one is from 1982. I didn't show you or tell you what the other one was from, but let me tell you, most of these LPs that I have are pretty old. Let's see, what year was, let's see what this Swan Lake was. See if it has it on the back here. I can't, my eyes aren't good, I can't see at the moment. Let's see, let me look up here. That was from 1970. So that Swan Lake one That was actually 1970. So, okay. It's kind of neat though to think, you know? So, what was that? We're in 2024 now, right? So 54 years ago? That's crazy. Okay, so this one sold for list price, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. So let's lay this over here. All right, so now we've pulled 4, 8, 11. We're getting closer. 2 more to go. Oops, I just realized I was facing the camera the wrong direction, so sorry about that. Okay, we've got 2 things left. So here is a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, Spirit Warriors First Edition. I think it's up here. Yes, so it sold one of these. All right. So this sold, buy it now. And it sold for $14.99, and that is an international sale. So that is right. Yep, Spirit Warriors. Okay, so that sold. And now I have one more card, and it is Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. And the J's again. Alright, it's Aaron Jones Spectra. Alright, let's see what we got here. That might be it. That's number 39. Prism, yes. This is the Aaron Jones Prism Silver Hollow or Refractor looking card. That's a pretty cool card. That one I took an offer of $3 plus shipping. Alright, so we just pulled all 13 of our orders. I'm going to go ahead and get all of these packed up, and then I'll review, because that'll end that week, and that'll end our 2023 year, and then I can show you the data and show you how everything wrapped up for this year. And then of course right now for me, you know, we're in 2024, January 8th, so I'm already a week in, and hopefully 2024 takes off. I want to break myself down to have like a weekly goal to meet, maybe have a board or something that I can keep track of it on, because I want to see if I can continue my trend, and I'll share my trend with you here shortly. Alright, let's go ahead and get all this stuff packed up. Our tower of orders. There's the 13. I gotta run to my appointment, and then I will come back and wrap everything up for you on the week, month, and year. Alright, so here we are to wrap everything up for that last week of the year, then the month of December, then the year of 2023, and then I wanted to share the sales like year over year, actually from 2020. It's kind of cool how things have progressed. So for that last week, which is week 52, we did $306 with a net sales of $228. So I wanted to share with you the year, well, actually first the month. So December 1st through December 31st, we did $2,774 with $1,948 being net, and that's on 70 sales with an average ticket of almost $40. That's pretty awesome. And I forgot to say that for that last week was 11 items, average ticket of $27, almost $28. But it was a decent month for December. As you can see, it was down 23% versus November. So November was my strongest month this year for sales in 2023. And then now we'll jump into the different years, and then I'll show you, of course, this year. But I wanted to share with you, so for 2020, my sales that I had was that. That's what I did in 2020. I did $2,078.19. I don't have it on here because they only let you go back 3 years, and I didn't realize that, so it keeps taking it off as the years go along. So I just wrote it down, but because I had it in my spreadsheet. And I apologize for my technology and stuff. I don't have where I can pop stuff up on the screen yet. I've not found a program that works for that. Hopefully there we go, so it'll focus. I'm working on trying to get all that so that way I can be high tech as well and have stuff just pop up on the screen and everything. My editing, I've got to get some editing software and stuff, I guess, that's better than what I'm using, so I can do that, and it'll be so much better. But I'll get there. Everybody starts somewhere, right? But anyways, so 2020, so that's the 2020 $2,078.19. And what's exciting about that is if you look at 2021, look, I did $4,396. And so to double my sales year over year, so from 2020 to 2021, I would have had to done $4,156. And as you can see right there, I met it. So it's awesome. That's pretty exciting. So I doubled my sales from 2020 to 2021. Now, to double it again, going from 2021 to 2022, I would need $8,792. And then you see also I did 252 items for $1,745. I didn't have the number of items for 2020 readily available, but that's okay. So 2021, if I'm going to double my sales again year over year, because that's what I want to continue doing. I want to continue doing double the sales of the previous year. So that's kind of like my little surprise, exciting thing that I had for you, because I want to keep doing that. So here we go. So the 2022, look, to do it and to hit double the sales, I need to be $8,792, and you see I did it. And 334 items, average ticket was $26.53. But look at that, my sales more than doubled again. So that's really awesome. So with that being said, doubling that number would mean for 2023, I need to do more than 17,721.08. And for 2023, the way it wrapped up is 17,714.69, which I came up short by $6.39 for doubling sales. But look at my quantity sold, 628. My average ticket is 28.21. It was a really good year for 2023 for me. My eBay sales have continued to increase, and I know I missed it by $6.39, but in my book, that I made it. Don't you think? Put it in the comments. Don't you think that that's close enough? $6.39 that I missed. I think that counts as a win. So now the big thing for 2024 is I want to double this number, and I should have put that up here. I didn't, but we'll just do it real quick. So 17,714.69 times 2. So for 2024, my sales goal will be 35,429.38. And what I'll do is I'll kind of break all that down so I can see what my daily goals are, my weekly, monthly, and keep track of where I'm at, what I'm trending to make. And then I also want to have a goal and everything as far as the amount that I'm listing, have a dollar amount that I'm listing, because to meet that goal, I've got to be consistent on my listing and keeping that going. So I'm going to be working on that over the next week and getting all of that lined up and in order, so that way we can hit that goal. So there we have it. That's how we wrapped up 2023. So that's my biggest sales day, or sales year for my eBay ever. So I did $17,714.69. And oh, I just realized this is 99.9% versus prior time period because it's so close. I mean, just barely. I didn't even catch that. So yeah, 101.6. And that one won't show it because it takes away the 2020. But to me, that counts. Tell me what you guys think. By missing it by $6, I think that counts as making it. So next goal, 35,429 in sales for this year. I want to do that. I want to keep doubling the sales year over year, and I don't want it to ever stop. I want it to keep growing. So every year, just keep going and keep going and keep going. And I don't see any reason why I can't do it. So just like anything, put your mind to it, you can do it. All right. Well, I appreciate it. If you don't mind, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment. I'm really trying to get 2024. I want to hit 500 subscribers and hit that 4,000 watch hours. I want to keep my YouTube channel growing so I can continue to get better and better for you guys, and let me know what you like to hear, what you like to see. And as always, I greatly appreciate your support. Until next time, bye.